Mahadev, Sun Ketu Jupiter Conjunction, which is one of the most powerful spiritual conjunction in Vedic astrology. How do these people develop this emerging illumination on their spiritual mind? Let's figure it out in this video today. Sun Jupiter, both of them are powerful sattvic pure planet. But when they are with Ketu, they become confused. They go into various complexities to give their results. Because that is what Ketu does. Ketu brings in various complex results. Ketu makes the person discontent. Ketu brings in inappropriate self-assessment regarding the Sun and Jupiter things. Whatever the traits Sun and Jupiter are supposed to bring onto the native's life, instilling wisdom onto the Jiva, which is Jupiter, from the Atma, which is the Sun, that gets confused. That gets, abruptly stalled again and again by various Ketu malefic results, because Ketu also here now brings in various past life deeds, right, and brings in confusions. Why? Because that is Ketu's job. Ketu doesn't want the person to be content. He wants the person to continue to be discontent with whatever he has learned or what he has achieved or what he has built within, so that the person can have the highest goal, which is spiritual liberation or this illumination of the mind, which is liberation or whatever you call it, enlightenment, and they chase that. But does it happen easily? No. Do they understand? No. It's not a joke. They don't understand so easily. Nobody understands. Even this such a powerful spiritual conjunction, which makes saints, spiritual teachers, spiritual counselors, healers, they do not know where they are headed. They do not know how they will going to become that. Up until a very, 2/3 of their life, they do not know. That is how Ketu is confusion. And it's not just about Ketu. In order to be spiritual, in order to be knowledgeable, wise, anyone or everyone has to go through various adversities, various sufferings they have to endure in order to become wise and knowledgeable. No one can be spiritually illumined without going through pain and sorrow and complexities. Now, what kind of complexities they go through before they become that? A powerful teacher. Now, all the time when I say spiritual teacher, do they become, all of them become? No. Somebody can be a professor of psychology, a professor of, philosophy. Somebody can be just a writer. Somebody can be a poet. Somebody can be an engineer also. He does engineering in the morning and he does his remarkable contemplative thinking at night. You never know, right? So, but what kind of complexities they go through? That is what you have to understand. First of all, this Ketu confuses the Sun of how to express their identity, express their ego. He doesn't let the ego to build, because again, an inappropriate self-assessment and the taking away the meaning, telling the person that this is what you have developed within, this identity is not good enough. So you should not tell others. You better keep quiet. So they are not confident of who they are. They don't know how to express their identity, how to project their identity outside. So they underconfident, low self-esteem, depression, inferiority complex. Okay, making mountain out of a molehill of their defects. Why? That's Ketu's nature. Magnifying glass. How you remember how those, when we were kids, we would put a magnifying glass and through the rays of we concentrate the rays of the sun and burn a leaf or some put it onto somebody's skin. Okay, I have not done that. Anyhow, so that is Ketu. So this is painful, right? When you can't express yourself, when you can't express your own self, anywhere, whether you're talking with people, you're talking with mom and dad or anywhere, it's so painful. So that's Ketu's pain. Jupiter, you have learned something, you have everything, you have acquired certain things, you have acquired knowledge, you have worked really hard in a company, you have acquired wealth, you built a home, you have probably made a garden, you probably have a wife or a husband, and you're not happy. Okay, that's the Ketu's discontentment. Okay, Ketu tells you think all these things are life. Only these are life. There is nothing beyond all this. Okay, so Ketu makes you discontent, and in that discontent, so that you become introspective, so that you become cogitative. People are so busy, they do not have any time for themselves. They do not spend even half an hour with themselves. They are always with the screen, and when they doze off, the screen fails and they go to sleep. Again they wake up, again they go to the screen, or they do their activity. So there is no time for room for contemplation or cogitation or self-reflection or introspection. So Ketu brings in the discontentment and tells, see, what you are doing is not enough. So that is why these people, regardless of whatever they do, they become very wise people, of course, yes. They become very knowledgeable people. Their life becomes all about learning. Because why they are so jealous? They are so enthusiastic about learning, because all the discontentment they want to figure out, why all these are not bringing me that peace, bringing me that satisfaction, that contentment. And they learn and learn and learn from various people. In various stages of their life, they have been learning and understanding why they are discontent. And do they understand? Yes. But as I said, in the later half of their life, okay, then they realize what is the meaning of this, all of this, what they have gone through, how to summarize, how to imbibe all the lessons of hardship, all the lessons of adversity, what they have gone through. So what you should do? You should continue in the same manner. You must not stop. You must not stop or do something else. You must not do overcompensation, which you must have done in the beginning, okay, when you have not had the clarity. Okay. So this, whichever stage you are in your life, regardless of your age, this conjunction is supposed to make you the most wisest, the most wise, okay, who can understand everything, who can be the most content, because that is the actual nature of the soul. Satchidananda, okay. And you must get rid of all that which has troubled you, all those experiences, all those bad people you have come across. Get rid of that. Do not carry resentments or spite in your heart. As Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, in order to become that totally illumined, or that illumination of the mind which you are already developing, knowingly or not, in order to do that, vitaraga bhaya krodha raga dvesha vivarjita. Okay, vitaraga bhaya krodha, meaning you have to be bereft of attachment. Don't be attached to anything. Okay, you're poor, don't be attached with your poverty. Don't have an emotional reaction to it. You are extremely rich, don't have an emotional reaction to it. Bhaya krodha, don't be afraid. Ketu brings in fear of the unknown, unfathomable fear. Krodha, don't be angry. Raga dvesha vivarjita. Raga meaning attachment, dvesha meaning resentment or spite. Don't have any resentments. Forgive everyone, or forget. If it becomes very difficult for you to forgive certain people, forget about them. Do not think about them. Okay. So like in that manner, you continue to develop that emerging illumination. Okay. And spiritual clarity and spiritual freedom is granted for you. Okay. You have the upper hand. Okay. So let's not suffer. Let's not be in the same old confusion. Now it is all about being and becoming that spiritual soul. It is about instilling that spirituality onto you and becoming that. Okay. Not learning about it always from other people. You have learned enough. Now become that. Okay. Vitaraga bhaya krodha raga dvesha vivarjita. Jnana nirdhuta kalmasha. All the knowledge that you have gained will remove all the quagmire, all the clutter from your brain. Okay. So be that. Don't be confused. Alright. On that note, I would love to end here. And if you are new, please subscribe. Leave me a comment here. Tell me where do you have, in which house you have this conjunction. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, go to my website astroraja8.com and I'll see you there live, just like this. Okay. Har Har Mahadev.